5 seconds. Now.
Go. Okay. When I was in the service, when I was in the CCCs,
Which stands for?
Civilian Conservation Corps.
It was a government program before the war broke out.
I just wanted it recorded because I can never remember.
Anyway, now where was I going?
When you were in the civil.
When you went in the CCCs, the government paid you $30 a month. No matter what kind of work you had to do, that was the payment for everybody that was in the camp.
Wow.
So
But they
while I was there, they would give the person, the young man that was in the camp, $5 a month.
and send $25 home.
And they
to
sent
his parents.
$25 to your parents
Or your
whoever
spouse.
Your guardian was. No, it wasn't they didn't have married
Oh,
people in it.
okay.
It was just young men. Okay, so they sent that money to my mother. Now, I thought she was using it.
But she was saving it for him.
She was saving it. When I went in the Marine Corps, I would send her money when I didn't get paid on a regular basis, but when I got paid, I would send part of it to her. Okay, so I get out of the Marines, I get to Provo, and I get married. Smile. I'm getting ready to get married, and I didn't have any money. So I wrote to my mother and asked her if she had some money she could round up for me. So all this money I had sent to her, she sent it to me.
She had put in a savings account for him.
Well, I think she put it in a can or
That
something.
made you a rich man at that point.
No, it didn't.
About
Well,
$500 or $600.
In those days, that was a lot of money.
Yeah, it was. It was about $900.
Whee.
Okay, so the only way to get it to me was Western Union. You could send money, that's the way you could send it in those days. So she had my uncle, who was about my age.
Alvin Torres, Aunt Mary's husband.
Okay, so he sends the money, and they tell me that's the way they sent it. So I go downtown Provo to the Western Union office, and there's two girls about Aaron's age. Maybe there was three of them, I can't remember. There was 2 or 3 girls in the office. And I went and told them who I was and that I was supposed to have a Western Union telegram or whatever they called it.
Wire.
Wire. And so what my uncle had done to make sure I got it, I had to identify myself when I went to the office. So the girl at the front desk asked me what my nickname was. Oh boy, here I am. What am I going to say? I had so many.
You get a lot in the military.
No,
Oh,
this was all at home
Okay.
when I was a kid growing up.
Okay.
So one of my nicknames was Rubber Dutchman. And that has a story because when I was a kid, I was playing with a rubber band in the fireplace, and it would sputter and spit, and it would pop up on you, hot stuff, and jump. I would jump. Another uncle, he was sitting in a rocking chair back there watching me and laughing at me every time I'd get burned. He says, "You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt." And I didn't pay any attention. And sure enough, I got a real hot thing came up and burnt me, and when it did, I jerked. And the rubber band came up and stuck right there.
Ooh.
Yeehaw! So you were the rubber Dutchman.
And he just called me a rubber Dutchman after that. Well, that wasn't the right nickname. So now what am I going to do?
You asked him for a nickname.
So I thought, well, let's see, what other nickname would he use? So I had a great uncle that gave me the nickname of Big Bill the Gravel Pit. So I spit that out to the girl. By that time, these two girls over in the back
We're laughing.
were laughing. And then all three of them started laughing, and I was probably red as a beet. So I didn't know what should I.
And his
What other
grandmother used to
nickname?
call him Elbow Benbo.
So my grandmother called me Albo Bimbo.
Elbow bimbo.
So I spit that one out. That wasn't right. So by this time, the girls were about to die laughing.
Elbow bimbo.
So they threw their hands up. The girl said, "That's enough. You must be the right one."
Because you were given enough embarrassing ones.
Yes. I was embarrassed, to say the least. So she gave me the money.
What was the nickname they wanted?
Al.
Just Al.
What?
They must have been Albo Bimbo is like Al. That's pretty close. So.
Okay.
That's pretty good there.